A name that once struck fear into every corner of the world. Osama bin Laden, the mastermind behind the 9/11 attacks, the face of Al-Qaeda, and the symbol of global terror. But how did the son of a wealthy Saudi businessman become the most wanted man on earth? This is the dark and chilling story of Osama bin Laden's life told through a timeline of turning points. Osama bin Mohammed bin Awad bin Laden was born in 1957 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. His father, Mohammed bin Laden, was a billionaire construction magnate closely tied to the Saudi royal family. Osama was the 17th child among 52 siblings. Raised in a strict Wahhabi Muslim environment, he attended the Al-Qaeda Model School in Riyadh from 1968 to 1976. In 1969, tragedy struck. His father died in a helicopter crash. Despite the loss, Osama inherited an estimated $80 million, securing his financial independence. He studied civil engineering at King Abdulaziz University in Jeddah, where his deep religious leanings began to intensify. By 1974, he had married and started a family. But his path was no longer towards business, it was toward ideology and jihad. In 1979, history changed forever. The Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan. To Osama, this was an assault on Islam. He abandoned a life of luxury and threw himself into the Afghan jihad. By 1984, he had joined the Maktab al-Khidmat Services Bureau in Peshawar, Pakistan, an organization that funneled weapons, money, and fighters to the Afghan Mujahideen. Using his own fortune, Osama built training camps, imported weapons, and organized fighters. In 1986, he formed his own brigade of Arab volunteers. And in 1988, he created something new, an organization called Al-Qaeda, meaning the base, its mission to wage global jihad. But not everyone supported his vision. When the Gulf War erupted in 1991, Saudi Arabia allowed U.S. troops to be stationed on its soil. Osama denounced the decision, calling it a betrayal of Islam. As a result, he was expelled from Saudi Arabia. In 1993, his wealthy family cut ties with him. By 1994, he was stripped of his Saudi citizenship. He relocated first to Sudan, building training camps and businesses. But under U.S. pressure, he was forced to leave in 1996, moving to Afghanistan, where the Taliban welcomed him. That same year, he openly declared jihad against the United States. In 1998, Al-Qaeda carried out its first major international attack, truck bombings at U.S. embassies in Nairobi, Kenya, and Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. The blast killed 224 people, including 12 Americans. The U.S. retaliated with missile strikes, but Osama survived. In 2000, his fighters attacked the USS Cole, a U.S. Navy destroyer docked in Yemen. The explosion killed 17 sailors. By now, Osama bin Laden was America's most dangerous enemy. September 11, 2001, the day that changed the world. On the morning of September 11, 2001, Al-Qaeda executed its deadliest plan. 4 hijacked planes struck at the heart of the United States. 8:46 a.m., Flight 11 hit the North Tower of the World Trade Center. 9:03 a.m., Flight 175 smashed into the South Tower. 9:37 a.m., Flight 77 crashed into the Pentagon. 10:03 a.m., Flight 93, intended for Washington, D.C., crashed in Pennsylvania after heroic passengers fought back. Nearly 3,000 people were killed. The Twin Towers collapsed, and the world watched in horror. From that day forward, Osama bin Laden became the face of terror. The U.S. placed a $25 million bounty on his head. Even in hiding, Al-Qaeda remained active. Between 2002 and 2005, bombings struck Tunisia, Kenya, Saudi Arabia, Indonesia, Turkey, Madrid, and London. In Madrid 2004, 191 people killed. In London 2005, 52 people killed. Osama remained elusive, hidden in Pakistan, communicating through tapes and messages. By 2010, intelligence began narrowing down his location. Finally, in April 2011, U.S. officials confirmed Osama was hiding in a compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan. On the night of May 2, 2011, U.S. Navy SEAL Team 6 launched Operation Neptune Spear. After a brief firefight, Osama bin Laden was killed. His body was buried at sea. But questions lingered. How could he live so close to Pakistan's military academy without detection? Did the EC know? The truth remains debated. Bin Laden's death marked the end of one chapter, but not the war on terror. Al-Qaeda survived, and new groups like ISIS rose to prominence. Even today, the shadow of Osama bin Laden lingers. He is gone, but the ideology of global jihad continues to claim lives. The story of Osama bin Laden is not just about one man, it is about how extremism, war, and ideology shaped the 21st century. The question remains, will terrorism ever truly end?